This update dropped after Train received its first couple of hotfixes in 2 separate updates, and focuses on the new features and changes introduced from the Train update itself. So let's quickly go through those changes as usual, right after Skins Monkey.
Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey.
Let's run down the patch notes by first introducing this spooky post-Halloween clip from Grifsky. The Reddit post even titled, "Does anyone know how this poltergeist appeared in our comp game?"
Is that right? Is that a human? What the? I killed him!
Well, Valve has responded quite directly with fixed a case where a disconnected player could cause a poltergeist CT model to appear in the middle of the map. Also, my pronunciation of that word might be wrong. It sounded right to me, sorry in advance. Next up, when a player disconnects, their model used to stay in the game for sometimes 10 seconds extra. Now, according to this patch note, it disappears right away so it doesn't mess up the game or cause confusion. Moving on, the damage prediction system that was introduced with Train, at least officially, has had its moments. Although this was never a surprise, or should have been, since Valve made it pretty clear it could end up with fake kills. Personally, I found that using damage prediction has been really satisfying actually, and based on my very simple and quick test, which you should probably do yourself to not rely on my results, it seems that the headshot effect or spark would align with the muzzle flash when using damage prediction. I can see how that, at least for headshot predictions, would make the game feel more responsive or less laggy. But of course, I also had moments where the game tricked me, although it hasn't happened that much, and has been very rare. So this patch note smells like a W, but it's hard to know for sure since it addresses a very specific issue with damage prediction, although it does seem related to moving your crosshair quickly. The only way we'll know for sure is if you still get those fake headshots. So please let us know down below. Moving on, Pagu, who constantly comes in clutch, explained that on servers where teammates were enemies but friendly fire was disabled, the lag compensation wasn't applied when shooting at quote-unquote teammates. So this caused hit registration issues on community servers, such as warm-up servers, to which the solution was to always enable friendly fire, especially if you were running free-for-all servers, which the warm-up server community does and ended up turning on. So this final patch note in the gameplay section explains how lag compensation now applies when shooting at teammates. Then we got UI, which fixed layout inconsistencies for ranks display and player profiles. Thor noticed a slight change with the unranked icon for today's update, which could be related. We then get to the map updates, which honestly is a bit dry, but the biggest highlight here goes to Train, starting with the menu. Since a lot of us are using this new Train background menu as we're starting up the game, you'll notice the sounds have been updated. Then next in line, we have improved movement around ladders, which sounds pretty good, but even more when I directly loaded the screenshots comparisons between the previous version and this one. We can see that they've lowered the ladders. It does seem like they did the old CSGO Train treatment here, originally sponsored by Philip. I'll link this under a minute video by Philip down below if you're curious, but ultimately it should help with movement. Valve could still tweak this a little bit more. But what you really should be doing is this, because this is addicting. For some undisclosed patch notes on Train, Thor shared 2 additional clipping issues around the Train models that were fixed on today's update, with the first one related to nades, and the second being able to stand on the ledges. I could also confirm that the 2 other similar trains got the same treatment. So Train basically got improved trains, which was a huge missed opportunity for Valve. Another undisclosed change was this graffiti replacement. But those were the changes worth mentioning for Train, so you're up to date. Oh, and one of the previous updates for Train allowed you to jump on the crate stacks outside of Pop. I mean, Long Dog. That's going to be hard to get used to, but I figured that would be a good thing to just point out. Then if we go over to the other maps, it is mostly fixes or things not really fun to cover. Some of these maps did receive small lighting changes, so I'll just show them here, but there you have it. I'm expecting the major update to arrive soon with, pick'ems, which I'll cover when that happens. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.